I disappeared for a few days, but I'm back. What's up, my people? I ain't disappeared because I gave up. I ain't disappeared because I ran out of ideas. I left because I realized something. Sometimes the biggest distractions is constantly trying to be seen. Let that sink in. For a while, I found myself thinking about posting more than becoming. I was chasing consistency online while discipline offline needed work. I had to ask myself a hard question. Am I building a brand? Or am I becoming the person behind the brand? Those are two different things. The lesson is social media rewards attention. Real life shit rewards discipline. Those aren't always the same thing. I realized that every hour I spent worrying about algorithms was an hour I wasn't investing in myself. So I stepped away, not to disappear, but to rebuild me, you know what I mean? Point blank, rebuild my body, my mind, my spirit, my soul, realign myself. I went back to the basics, my routine, my discipline, my mindset, and my health. Because if built on truth means anything, it has to start with me, point blank. It's not all about what social media thinks. I'm building here. The world doesn't need another creator chasing attention. We don't need another creator chasing attention. That's not what I'm here for. It needs people who become who they say they are. Point blank. You don't have to post every day. You don't have to post every day and be in everybody's face every day. But you do have to become better every day. I'm a man of that. There's a difference. When my character grows, when your character grows, your content becomes stronger. Now, you're speaking from experience, not from inspiration, point blank. So that was the lesson that I had to learn. And now I can teach that. But I'm back. But what I did take a break from was all the bull, the noise. Now I have something worth saying. I'm not coming back to chase views. You know, I'm coming back to build something that lasts, that will last. One conversation. One lesson, one truth at a time. So, if you've been feeling guilty because you stepped away, don't ask yourself, how fast can I come back? No, don't do that. Don't ask yourself, how fast can I come back? Ask yourself what I asked myself, what kind of person was I becoming while I was gone? Or what kind of person was I becoming when I come back? Because you gotta build the person first. The platform will follow. Either way, I had a question from a mentee today, and the question was, why am I working so hard but nothing's changing in my life? And the answer was basically, sometimes working harder is not always the answer. You can put in more hours, you can make plans for the goal, but the truth is, if you're not living for that goal 100% intentionally, incoherently, you won't manifest it. You'll be stuck in the same place every time. Because from the inside, you're not lining up with your goal and what you need to actually do to get it done. Versus just overworking yourself and burning out, point blank. The fact that you have to learn how to educate yourself or be around educated people with that goal in mind so they can help you reverse engineer and get the goal done from the end game, what you want, and help you start from the beginning and just bring it all together. So I told him he just got to teach himself and get around people that will help him get in a better position to better himself with the information that he knows. And that's pretty much all I could tell him, because motivation doesn't change you. Knowing who you are and what you want to do with yourself and how to do it, that's what's going to change you from the inside out. The work that you put in Once you realign yourself and know who you are and what it is that you have to do to get where you want to go as the individual, work will pay off. Hard work pays off when it's built on truth. Another question my mentee had asked me, why does he lose motivation so fast? That was a big one for me, but I'm gonna go a little bit into it. I gave him an answer. I told him because he was never meant to depend on motivation solely. I told him motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you moving, but I also help him understand identity determines who you become. So people who change their lives aren't the people who feel motivated every day. Just listen to that and let that soak in. They're the ones who actually decided who they wanted to be, and they kept showing up for their self and for that goal until the actions matched and lined up with the decisions they were making. So I told him, stop chasing motivation and external validation. I told him, build on truth. Start becoming the person that you told yourself you were going to become. And once you align yourself with who you told yourself you were going to become from the inside, and you start doing it, driving it out, it will happen automatically, manifest.